Flatshare, new 2022 Paramount Plus rom-com. How are we gonna do the?
I don't know.
Or do you know how you're gonna do it? Let me tell you how you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it like Romeo and Juliet.
All right.
Like old English, Spanish, Spanish, Shakespeare. I don't know why I said Spanish. It's because I was thinking about doing Spanish on Duolingo. But you know, I already know Spanish in that. But I'm gonna. You zooming in? You good?
Why you always gotta highlight that? It be far away. You be with your 3D specs and that. I don't be saying nothing. I let you do your thing. Yeah, you still be squinting behind the big screen.
No, I don't squint behind the glasses.
Whatever, man.
If I take them off, I gotta squint.
Look at that, smizing.
Yeah, but hold on.
Looking like flipping Joe. Looking like Joe Cole. What are you doing? You think this is a Pepsi ad? Mad.
I can see myself over there, but I'm fully a fucking blur. You know, I can't see
I know.
shit. But trust me, I'm doing that sexy thing.
I don't know what that is.
And now I'm here back with my Joe 90 glasses. Anyway, go on, do your thing,
A
man.
unique situation where to save money, two strangers share a flat on a schedule where they never met each other.
You know what, yeah? Do you know, can I say something? You've been putting effort in recently.
They communicate via post-it notes while they navigate their unusual agreement, their relationship and lives. Yeah.
No, you've been putting effort in recently.
Look.
Because I've been noticing.
You're trying to, you hear me, build this show to, you hear me, where it's supposed to be.
I'll be noticing.
Man, I have to make sure we sharpen bits
I'll be
noticing.
Okay. This one, like we said, brand new. Main characters, Jessica
Brown
Findlay.
Jessica Brown Findlay.
Jessica Brown Findlay. I remember her from... don't worry where I remember her from. I remember she was in
She was in Downtown Abbey.
It's Downton Abbey. You said this last time.
Ain't it Downtown Abbey, you know?
This is Harlem.
in our Downtown Abbey. You know, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna front like I made a mistake. I thought it was Downtown Abbey. Ain't it Downtown Abbey?
You said this the other day, yeah? And I was like, nah, he must have genuinely made a mistake.
I thought it was, ain't it Downtown Abbey?
It's Downton Abbey.
What's Downton? Where's Downton?
Fuck knows, but Downtown Abbey is like...
Downtown Abbey makes more sense.
No,
it does. It does.
Downtown Abbey. That's what I remember from Downton Abbey. But she's also in that Life After Life, which is
she's been in a few bits. To be fair, she's been in a few bits.
I've seen her face
because when I see her face pop up on the Flatshare, I was like, I know your face from somewhere.
I've seen her face.
Yeah. I've seen her around.
Alongside her co-star, we got Anthony Welsh, who we've seen in a lot.
Yes.
Even back into theatre. So I see him at one of my favourite plays, which is The Brothers' Size. That was awesome.
I haven't seen that.
Wicked. Really good. Barbershop Chronicles.
What was the one on Netflix that we reviewed?
Oh, shit. Fucking hell.
The one with
Come
the horses.
Yeah,
Come with Horses.
He's been in Hannah. He's been in The Great. Even back in the day, he was in My Brother the Devil. He was in Journeyman with Paddy Considine.
Yes.
He was within The Girl with All the Gifts with Paddy Considine again as well. Like, so if you know the know, he's been active, and he's been working, and this was his shot at and
I feel like Jessica. I'm not too sure.
Downton Abbey's massive.
Yeah, true. Well, you know what? I never saw
Downtown Abbey.
I never saw Downtown Abbey, so I don't really know her part, but I just know she was in it. So let me know. You hear me?
To be fair, I haven't watched Downtown Abbey either, so yeah, I don't really know how much, but I know.
But it felt like watching this was their time to shine.
Yeah, this was like, right, you got this now.
Yeah.
This is it, and the promotion for this has been wild.
Been seeing this
wild
everywhere.
I see something in Westfield. I've seen it on buses. I've seen it on billboards. It's popping up on my phone. I see a Guardian article. So they're really putting effort into this one.
Yes.
Like they're really putting effort into this one. This is a book adaptation as well.
Yeah.
A book adaptation, and we actually spoke to I say we, Watch It or Not, me. we spoke to the author as well at the premiere that we went to, and she said that she wrote this on and to and from her way to work.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she wrote it on the
writing
train.
notes in her phone. And
on her laptop, just writing it on the train to and from to work.
Yeah.
She wrote it, and then look where she is.
Did she say where the idea came from?
She said, I asked her questions in terms of certain parts of the show, and she said that her friend had gone through something or something like that, or a friend had been involved in something. So, yeah. I don't,
because is Flatshare a thing like this? Is there Flatshares like this?
I don't think there's Flatshares in terms of
like night and day,
8 and 8.
Yeah.
I don't know, but maybe there is. I don't know, but it's not something.
I can see how it works, but it's a mad one.
Yeah, it's definitely mad, especially if you're sleeping in the same bed.
It's a bit of a mad
as a man and a woman.
And you've never actually met. It'd be different if you're like you have a friend and both got two different schedules. It's like boom. But like to not know the person, never seen them.
Yeah,
like it is a mad one.
No. So anyway, when I read the synopsis of this, automatically it felt to me as this is for certain people. Like it's not for. I don't think this was made in the vision for people like us. No, if that makes sense. No, when they made this, I feel like they made it for.
This is for your rom-com lovers, your people that like to read a book and have a coffee and proper get into it and like to see it like a relationship build, and
I really want.
It had a lot of those moments.
Yeah, it was like this was. I don't know. I want to say something, but I don't.
Go on, say it, man. It's the realest review show out here.
I feel like this was for white people and women. That's what I feel like they made it for. Like when I say white people and women, I feel like this wasn't for the man them.
No,
do you get what I'm saying? No. This wasn't for like your average watcher. Sorry, this was for like your average watcher, not like men.
Nah.
But then are rom-coms ever for men?
No.
Is Bridesmaids a rom-com?
No.
All right.
It's could be a comedy rom-com. Could be.
Well, I mean, a comedy rom-com is a romantic comedy.
Yeah.
Can't be a comedy rom-com. Rom-com's a rom-com.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That's like calling it an action.
All right. Proved your point. Proved your point.
All right.
But well, then, no, it's not then.
What, Bridesmaids?
Yeah, I'm not putting it under rom-com.
It's not a rom-com?
Nah.
Even though she finds love in the end.
I know, but it's less about love. It's less about love, though.
It's about love.
It's less about love, though. Yeah, but it's but the whole thing's less about love. Maybe it is a rom-com.
Is this about love?
Love? No.
But this is a rom-com.
It's rom-coms about love.
I mean, it's a romantic comedy.
Yeah, so it's romance about love. Like, can you be romantic without loving someone?
You want icebox, man.
What were you talking about? You can't be romantic without loving someone. That could be romantic on a date. I don't love her. What's going on there?
Damn, man, you cold.
Oh, what's cold about that, bro?
You going on the date?
Bro, you need to be giving. You need to be.
You don't even love her.
Bro, don't be giving your heart out to these girls like that, bro.
It's a surefire way to get hurt.
Don't get caught out.
Don't get hurt.
Don't get caught out, bro.
Yeah, all right, cool. Back at it. Yeah, so I hope people understand what I meant by that. But this isn't something that I personally would have read the synopsis for and watched.
Yeah.
However, due to the show, due to who was in it, I was like, you know what? Let me give it a chance. And thank God I did.
Yeah, I knew exactly why you were saying what you were saying.
Yeah.
Because it's the total opposite.
Oh my God. First of all, this was hilarious. Like, there was so many funny bits in this. Like, funny bits that shouldn't even be funny.
Yeah.
Just like, like, I catch myself laughing. And I'm just like...
You know who had me busting up? The boss.
Please say that... Oh, the boss. He was funny. Yeah, he was...
I liked his sarcastic, cheeky...
Yeah.
Walking the line, risky humor, kind of.
He was good. Yeah, even when he was like, oh, group hug. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, step back. Do you know who I liked, who I thought was hilarious, was the boyfriend. When he started...
we're going to get to the boy. Leon. No, not Leon.
No.
What was his name? Justin. He
was funny.
Yeah, he
was funny.
Definition
you know what I also liked about this, is that the two main characters, so Jessica and Anthony, they showed range in their performance. So because you hit completely different emotions.
Yeah.
So like
throughout.
So you had the situation with the brother being in jail. So that comes in the first episode. So that's not really a spoiler. So the brother being in jail, and you had that type of emotion, and then you've got the emotion where like obviously he works in a home. So
working in a hospice. Can we just touch on that? Like, that's a different kind of job, you know? Like, you've got to be a different kind of person, which is why I liked Leon's character, because it kind of showed that emotion of how you would be working in a hospice, in and outside of work. The attachment, the moods you would go through while still being in a relationship and still trying to make ends meet, still trying to do what you got to do in terms of like being a part of a family. I don't want to give away what happened. But like there was a lot of emotion shown within that. And I think like working in a hospice kind of gave it that kind of
push that you could, no, it was, because obviously you're working with people that are ill and people that could possibly die at any time. You don't know. And then you've obviously still got to live your life outside, and any problems you've got there, etc.
And as you got to see in this, like, work don't stop.
No.
Work don't stop.
You like, still got to...
just because you're not at work, like, you still kind of got a responsibility. So, that was different. I really like Tiffany, and this is why I kept saying Tiffany earlier.
Yeah, I know. That's
I really liked her character as well.
Her character reminded me of an average woman. Like, I feel like the majority of women are like that.
Well, I wouldn't even say average woman. It was more like, it was like...
I feel like I feel like a lot of women, more women than not will associate themselves with her character.
Yes.
With like her quirkiness, how like cuckoo she was at times, like her awkwardness, etc. I feel like they will just resonate with that and be like, oh my God, that's the type of foolishness I would do. Like I would do something silly like that.
Even her relationship.
I feel like that's all women, but
I
feel like that's all women.
Go on, get into it, guy.
I feel like that's
get
all
into
women.
It, my
like
guy.
99% of women, that's how they.
That's what, like what? Because for those who haven't seen the show, what do you feel like 90% of women are like?
Tiffany.
Cop out.
Like Tiffany.
Cop out.
No, I feel like that's how they...
All right, cool. That's how we're selling it. You feel like 90% of the women are like Tiffany.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Women, you need to check out the show so you can see what Tiffany's like and see if you're like her.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I also feel that this show was really trying to make Anthony Welsh a heartthrob. Because the amount of times I see this youth with his top off, Furthermore, the poster, he's got his top off. Like I feel like
there's a lot of scenes where it's like,
I mean, you didn't need your top off there, bro. Like you could have had the scene would have been the same if you would have had your top on, but they wanted your top off. I get it. I really think they're trying to doing there.
I see what they're
trying to do the handsome black man Leon top off. Like I see what they was doing.
I see what they were pushing.
I see what they was trying to do. So I feel like they're trying to like, you know, them gal there to be like.
What, the Tiffany's?
The Tiffany's.
Because that's 90%, remember? 90%.
I said 99, but whatever.
Oh, my bad.
I said 99. Don't make me add a point to that as well.
My bad.
Point.
Nah,
so, I feel like they was going there with that character. And in terms of his character as well, he was really likable.
Yeah.
Really relatable.
Yeah.
Like, he was really like...
Because... Even though you watch these shows and you've either got a guy that's like a super show off, or he's got mad bravado and he's that guy, or you've got a guy that's like a super nerd and like he's like geeked out. Like most guys are just straight in the middle. Like we're just cool. Just like man don't shout all the time. Man ain't ranting and raving. Man ain't trying to do this. Man ain't trying to prove this. Like man just working in that.
Working in that.
Man just working in that. Man's working. Man just a normal guy, innit? It's like not everybody's here. Not everybody's here. Sometimes
it's just here.
And that's how we got across the character.
Yeah.
I really like the dialogue in this.
Yeah, it was
like between everyone.
Yeah, I think
like
there wasn't one
between
character
Tiffany and
like
the brother. Between the brother and Tiffany.
I like the friend. The friend Maya.
The one that worked.
The one that was the lawyer.
Oh,
with her friend. I like that whole dynamic.
Yeah.
And you know what as well was good about this show? There was other little side storylines apart from the main one that still ticked along and that still kept you interested.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was still... It was a really,
you know,
really
it's funny
good
because
show.
I think it was so much more intriguing because of what you said in the beginning, because this wasn't aimed at man.
Do you know, what do you call those ones? They're like the hidden gems.
Yeah.
I did not expect what I got from this. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it. Do you know what this is like? Oh my days, I've got it. Do you know what this is like? This is like, you see when your missus is watching a show and you're like, what's that? Oh yeah, that. And you walk past it. The next day you see Sam, what's his name? Like, what's he doing? And then she's like, oh, this, that, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, all right, cool. You're like, do you want to watch it? No, I'll watch it.
Next show.
Walk off. And then the next thing you're cooped up with your missus.
You're like, he's with her now. He's with her.
That's what I'm saying. He did that. Oh my days, I can't believe he couldn't teach Tiffany like that. Oh my God. Can you believe that, babes? That's what this show was. That's what this show was. It was like one of those shows, those typical shows that you would join your missus. Like your missus would be watching. You'd be acting like you didn't care about.
Episode 3, sold,
bruv. You're in, bruv. You got your slippers on.
By episode 3, you're vexed that you even watch it. It's like, so we're not watching this today, no. Like, what are we doing then? What's going on this evening? It's definitely one of them shows.
And it's one of those ones that picked up every, it's like a snowball. You was like, right, like what happens next? What happens next?
Hey,
what happens next?
I love the soundtrack on this as well.
It was so good. It was so basic and so good.
Soundtrack was, the theme tune was a vibe. So this gave me as well.
Even what was going on in the theme tune with the post-it notes and it made the bed. And
bro, you know, I only clocked it by like episode 5.
Bro.
I was like, oh,
spud me
the
again.
post-it notes.
Bruv. I swear, I watched episode 5 and I was like, I was like, yo, do you know, is this that shit? And Roxanne was like, oh yeah, I saw that as well. Yeah, and I was like, shit.
Like, literally, I don't know why
really
that was.
About this.
Yeah, I don't know why that was. I like the post-it notes idea as well.
It's cool. It's
good how it snowballs into it. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of moments where there's not a lot of moments, but there's things where it ties in. They have to tie in things.
Yeah.
You get me? And so there's things that happen that you don't take necessarily seriously because you know it just ties it in. Which I kind of get that. That's where you know, like, it was written from a book. If you get what I'm saying. You could kind of see the book in the show.
Yeah,
like I can tell this was a good read. If you know what I'm saying, when I was watching, I was like, okay, I could see how I'd be reading this, and I'll be envisioning some of the characters of how I would want them to look or appear, or boom, boom, boom. I knew. I was about to say something where it might spoil, but I knew
something was gonna happen.
I knew Broski was gonna wanna move to something. Does that make sense?
When we say broski, do we mean the brother?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I didn't notice that. I just see that.
Yeah, I knew.
But that was good how it. But it was another funny thing. It was just like comedy. It was comedy.
Yeah.
I don't really have much bad things to say about it.
No, I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it.
And what makes it good about the enjoyment is what you said. Is like, I did not expect to enjoy it this much.
No, that's what I'm saying. By the 3rd episode, you are fully wrapped in and you're like, you know what's going on. You know the characters. You're hating some of the characters. I hated Justin. I hated the bedroom that snaked. You hear me? The one that she worked with.
Oh, that bitch.
Yeah, I was fully invested.
Although, oh no, I'm not gonna say it. No worries. Go on.
No, I was fully invested. I feel like everyone, like you said, there was so much side stories. I feel like everyone kind of got time to get off what they needed to get off. Like it wasn't a massive cast, but there was enough key players in it where it's like, okay, yeah, I know what was going on with her. I know the only person that you probably didn't know much about was the guy that she worked with. So, there was like 3 of them on the team.
Yeah, who was also funny as well.
Yeah. He was probably the only one that you didn't really know too much about. Everyone else pretty much had a storyline and got off what they needed to get off. I thought the relationship in the hospice was really cool.
Yeah, the all the scenes in the hospice I liked. Like I loved all the scenes in the hospital, every single one. Like even the one, I can't say it. I
know what you're gonna say.
But when like he's hiding, like when he's hiding around.
Yes.
But even those, like, they were all. Yo, let's get into it, man. This show for me was, I don't want to say top notch because it's not like the budget weren't like there and this, that, and the story weren't there, but the feel good factor in a time like this as well. Like in a time like
it came at a perfect time.
Right, in
like
a time
if you ain't seen
like
it yet.
where you got the cost of living crisis, you've got the housing crisis. Like
it's interesting how it touched on that, but gave you a different angle from it where it weren't.
It's like such a perfect watch at a time where everything seems to be shit on that side. Such a perfect, like, feel good, happy-go-lucky watch. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just, you leave it thinking, that was.
You know what this gave me, and I don't know if you've seen it, but if they were to make this, like, if there was going to be seasons of this, along with the soundtrack, I got like a UK Insecure vibe.
I could
like,
work with that.
It was just such.
I could work with that because she's so awkward. And how she's moving.
Yes. And it was just such a casual watch, so relatable. It's like, again, she wasn't someone that you couldn't relate to. He wasn't someone you couldn't relate to. It was like you know these people. It was like someone coming and telling you a story about these two people at work. Yeah, it's like, right, they share a flat and boom, 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 boom. It was like someone was telling you this story. So bro, this was good.
Yeah, a lot of people
this was surprisingly good.
A lot of people have compared this to I think it's called Emily in Paris with
I haven't seen that, but what I've heard about it, I can see the comparison.
So that's what I've read. But all right, let's get into it. Is this a watch it or not?
This is a 100% watch it. Like this is, like you said, this is feel good. It's relatable. It's funny. It's an easy watch. It's lighthearted.
Easy watch. That's the. It's an easy watch as well. Nothing feels taxing about this.
No. Like you're happily watching this. Yeah. Like you're cool. You're in a good mood. Yeah. You're in a good mood watching this.
This puts you in a good mood.
Yeah. This was good, man. This was good.
For me, this is a massive watch it. I really thoroughly enjoyed this. Like it's one of those ones that you shouldn't like, but ended up liking so much. And if any of the man them understand what I mean when I say your girl's show, this is the one. Like, introduce your gal to this. How about that? How about that? Yeah. How about you man them take the initiative? Yeah. And you show your gal them this. So you'll be like, babes.
And you know what? She's gonna see the cover and she's gonna be like, what?
Is this you? But sure? You gotta show her, you know what? I got a different side to me, bro. You get me? I got a loving, romantic side to me.
Don't judge me.
Fucking like rom-coms now. How you like that, babes?
How you like
me now? Opening up. You get me?
Up.
What's the word? What they want you to be now?
Nescafe?
What?
Open up, Nescafe. Don't you remember that ever? No.
Vulnerable.
Okay, yeah.
That's the word.
Vulnerable.
We're vulnerable now. You get me? You're going to show your missus now. You'd be like, babes, I'm vulnerable. You know why? Because we're going to watch the Flatshare. Like a rom-com for you.
No. This is a winner. This is a winner.
This is dope. This is dope.
This is a winner. This is a winner, man.
Big up Jessica and big up Anthony, man. Friend of the show.
Every time.
All right, cool.